Thank you for choosing CTN. And now, it's time with Herman and Sharron.
I love you. Thank you for joining us. This is Sharron right here.
Yes,
55 years. Can you believe that?
You are so proud of that, my darling.
But we have two special friends, and they have been with us for some 20 years, Dee especially, and her brilliant daughter. I mean, a phenomenal mind, and she was able to absorb all of the things that her mom has been talking about for many years, and it literally saved her life. And then instead of just keeping it for herself, she thought, okay, because her husband had the finances to do that, to make sure that they had the best ingredients, the best places to develop this product, and to make sure that everything on the bottle or on the can or whatever container it might be, it was actually in there. And so you can trust the people that send the product to you. That means so much to me. There it is, Dee Simmons. That's it. You're the founder, right?
Yes.
And Deandra, and you have a position now, and it's literally.
What is it?
Is she working for you, or are you working for her?
Yeah. No, well, I still work for her. You know how this, you know how family business
I'm still signing the check.
There you go.
But she's on the, she can, I called up the bank the other day. This is a true story. The day before we came, and I said, can Deandra sign these checks? And they said, yes, Dee. Okay.
Way to go, kid. Way to go.
But you know, we feel like we're part of your family too,
Yes.
because we've been coming here, and we've come here.
You
as
remember
often
when we were young.
Well, you're still young.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing that's so neat is we love to come here. You know, a lot of people say to me, this is such hard work and you're 74, but there's something about, I will say to Deandra, and this is funny, I say, do you want to go see Sharron and Herman? Yes, Mama, I want to go. We love to come here because we love them. And you're so real. We were talking about that earlier. You're the real deal.
Yeah.
Now, Dee, Green Miracle was your first development, right?
Yes, that's correct.
After you had got the cancer and everything, that was the first thing that you developed.
Green Miracle changed my life by saving my life, Sharron, because it's all the phytonutrients, and everything about it is in this little book
right here
that Herman has.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I put it in a book, you're going to ask questions like, can I take my medication if I take this? I'm answering everything you ask me.
Yeah.
So that explains it in detail, all about the product, how it's effective, how it works, and why everyone in the world should be taking it.
And when you get today's package, this will be part of it.
That's it. And we're going to give that to them free.
Tell us about this particular package, because it's important that you listen carefully and that you write down the numbers, write down the website, and let this message get into you. It's very important because your body can change. You don't have to be sick and tired. You don't. It's a choice. If you want to make it, just eat the wrong things, take the wrong medicine. Yes. Let the pharmaceutical people tell you you need another prescription. Pick it up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Make sure you're here, and you feel like, oh, I have to do that, or I will die. Wouldn't it be wonderful to know that there's something better? What is the better?
Well, so today, you're going to love this show, actually, Herman, because we're talking about men's health today.
Yes.
Oh. So we have the men's health pack, and we have something new. We have improved our men's formula. So that's really a formula that's targeted to the men's prostate. So we've always had, you know, we always try to improve things, make things better. So we have a new and improved, and you're the first person to see it, the new and improved men's formula.
Wow.
I worked on this for like about a year to try to get it to where I thought it was going to be better, more efficacious for men.
Why does it say dietary supplement?
Why does it say dietary supplement? I believe that's something the FDA makes you put on all of them.
So that's a requirement.
It's a requirement.
The rules change. If you're pharmaceutical grade, which we are, we're not food grade, everything changes about every 6 months.
So that's a requirement.
We have to have a full-time lawyer. You know what that costs me?
I can imagine.
Just to look at everything the FDA passes. Because it's constant. It's every day.
They look at your labels.
Look at our labels.
Time.
You've noticed we got new labels. I mean, you guys can't believe what. It's
more rules every day.
Deandra, you're doing all this, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes. Well, we have great staff in the office that helps us do everything. So luckily, I mean, we have had the same people work for us for years and years, and they're loyal, and they do they do a lot of the work, honestly. But we do have to, every time we change a label, obviously, we've got to look at the new label laws. We have to look at the ingredients we're putting in there. We have to make sure that, just because you send a label to a lab, they have other people working. You want to make sure you have it all quality controlled down the line, so nothing slips through the cracks. And with things like this that are real tedious, like labels, it's really important that you get that right. But yes, so we have this new product that's wonderful, and we have increased some of the things that are really important
Now,
to
how
men.
did you know what I, as a man, would need?
Well, I started looking at, I try to go through our formulas, every year or so, and just like make sure I go on the internet and look at comparable products out in the market and see what ingredients they have versus what ingredients we have. And then I start reading about the particular issues. So it's prostate health. The good news is that prostate health for men in this country is getting better and better. And the reason is because after a man is diagnosed with prostate cancer, what does he normally do? He usually starts changing his diet. He starts taking supplements. Wow. He starts doing these things because most people don't do anything until they get a disease or they become ill. Right. Yeah. Then afterwards, if they're like my mother, who is a person that wants to research and find out why did I become ill? What's the problem here? How can I prevent this from happening again? How can I help my future generations, my daughter, not become ill? So this won't be a family history of disease, right. You see? So she's that kind of person. So luckily, most men that are diagnosed with prostate cancer in this country now, they are getting healthier because they're actually taking better care of themselves. So in this particular formula, I don't know that you know that the most common cancer in men is lung cancer, and then prostate cancer would be the second one. Okay, and there's about 233,000 men every year diagnosed with prostate cancer. There's about 28,000 deaths. 1 in 38 men is going to have prostate cancer. So it's very important that you really take care of your prostate, and there's certain different signs and signals. We'll talk about that. But in this particular formula, we still have the things that work, like our saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is one of the best things you can take for your prostate if you're a man. What I did was I put 2 times. I increased it, I doubled it, because I looked at other formulas and said, and then I took some things out, but I said, you know what, these
and
things.
And Dee said what?
Yeah,
she brought me the bill. I said, Deandra, go ahead.
So I doubled the saw palmetto, okay? That's really important. It's really great for BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, which is one of the symptoms and signals that you're getting into problems with men. That's the enlarged prostate, okay? So saw palmetto is really helpful for that. Stinging nettle. I've always taken stinging nettle. I've always taken that for my allergies. It's wonderful for allergies, but we didn't have it in the original formula, so it was something I saw going more and more into really good prostate formulas, so we added it into our formula. Now we also have pumpkin seed, which is, we've talked about that many times. That's great for BPH, by the way, and for any kind of urinary incontinence. Oat straw, we've had that, and then pygeum bark, we've stayed with that, actually.
Well, how much that pumpkin seed you bought too, kid? You did 3 times more.
Well, I know we did 3 times more of that. So
I
we've
know,
been taking.
Mama does know, because like I said, I signed the check.
And then we added ginger. Now, one of the things, ginger, people go, oh, ginger. Well, ginger's great for inflammation.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful for inflammation. In fact, one of these places that we were talking about down the street from our office that has juices that sell for $12 to $15 a bottle. Also, you can buy a bottle of ginger that'll last you for a certain number of days, and that's about $25 a bottle. So ginger is very beneficial for inflammation. So these, and of course, we kept the lycopene in there, which is wonderful antioxidant as well. So that's how we've really changed
that's the
this
men's formula.
That's the men's formula. But in the men's health pack, let's go over that. Okay. So in the men's health pack today, we're offering the green miracle, the aloe papaya, the ionic trace minerals, and then the men's formula, which is our men's formula for a healthy prostate.
Okay, now Deandra, that pack that they're going to get is going to be on the screen right now.
Is it on?
And that pack is going to be $124. But what do most of our customers do that watch Herman and Sharron?
So most of our customers actually buy a case, okay? So that's a 6-month supply. Because think about what happens. When you finish with a bottle, then, oh yeah, I've got to order it, and then I have to wait for it to order. I have to pay another shipping and handling fee. Why do that? What you're going to do is you're going to save 10% on the case, then you're going to save on the shipping and handling. So it's a wonderful way to really economically, if you're cost conscious, to really take care of your health and also manage your checkbook at the same time.
And one thing we are doing today, we're going to, again, I want them to buy the pack, but we're going to, if they buy 3, let's say you buy all this and you buy 3 extra of this, now you've got a 4-month supply. So we'll give you those 3 at a savings of $15. But also, every time we ship you one of these, our cost is $10. So you're only going to pay for those 3 the one time.
Shipping fee.
Shipping fee instead of $30 for the whole thing. Does that make sense?
And some of them are doing that, you said.
Oh, yes, they do that. So the best way to do this whole pack is to buy the pack just like this. And then just imagine there's 3 of these sitting out here. So you can have 1 over here, but 3 more over there. That is the big, big savings. And with your customers, we give them this little birthday card because now we no longer do the newsletter. We're doing an e-blast twice a week, which I develop. I may come in and say, I want 20% off, I want this, I want that. I just, whatever I kind of feel like, or Deandra comes in with her Hard Night Good Morning Skincare, does the same thing. So if they sign up, we will send them one of these cards and then say your birthday's in August. Well, we see that. And about the last week of July, we're going to send you this card. Now, some of your people buy 12 of everything. This is true. I mean, it's a great deal, guys.
Because they get that.
They get the 15%, but then they also are going to get that
Case
savings,
discount.
the case discount.
Right.
Does that?
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh,
really
yeah. Oh,
adds
yeah.
up.
That's smart buying.
That's smart buying.
It really is.
Yeah.
Wow.
But back to what Deandra was talking about. I mean, she kind of just, you know, Deandra was raised, oh goodness, with a silver spoon in her mouth. Her daddy did that, okay? Which is okay. But the thing is,
Because he owned most of the silver. Just thought I'd throw that.
but what she does, here's really, she's talking about going to the internet and everything. She finds, Sharon, the best men's formula. I mean, she researches. Sometimes she's obvious till 10:30 at night. So now she comes up, she says, okay, Mother, this is the best formula back here. Okay, great. No, Mother, we got to make it better. So now she goes back to the laboratory. They see her coming. They just, oh, goodness, there comes Deandra Simmons again. And she says, do you see this formula? This is the strongest formula that I could find. Yeah, that's a great one. Well, we're going to do so-and-so. This is why saw palmetto, she doubled it. Stinging nettle, we got 4 times the amount. Pumpkin seed, she did 3 times the amount. And then she added ginger. Does it cost more? Absolutely. Did we raise the price? No, I didn't. Because you know what? God blessed my husband and I.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I just
great.
want to help people get well.
That's great. That's
So
great.
we've just, look at over the years, we haven't gone and raised prices. We haven't done that.
You know, yeah, I got to tell you something because you don't know this is happening. They're actually taking this before we go on. Okay, I mean they're popping.
Not the men's
men's
formula. I haven't tried that one yet. I don't know what that's going to do.
That's right.
I mean, you need to be
That's right. Their beard is getting bigger and bigger every show. But I've noticed
their
that.
product.
Yeah, their product. But I've noticed that really impresses me. I mean, you don't even know why you're. I mean, when you're doing it, I'm going, that is impressive, because this is not something that we are pitching. This is something that we live, and you guys live it. It's not. It's not just for a show. It's for the body, and it helps the ministry. It helps you. I mean, it's a win both directions. So this is your opportunity. Write the number down, put the website down, and be available when you need to do something. And God is blessing you because you're going to have a better body. You're going to be blessing a ministry. I mean, it's just the way to go.
You know, when Glenn Simmons, before he went to heaven, you know how we flew here?
Oh, yes.
Okay. It wasn't a lot of work, right?
No.
We just said, he said, what time do you girls want to go? We got in the plane, we went.
Yeah.
Well, now we learned to fly commercial.
Yeah.
And that's been an adjustment,
Yeah.
a little bit of adjustment, because Deandra packs a lot. But the best thing I did,
You
know
pay
that,
extra?
You know that, no, because they all know us. You know that TSA thing?
Yes.
For $100? That's the best investment ever made. I just go breezing through. You know why, Sharon? Because we carry so many nutrients with us.
Wow.
They're like, oh, these people, what are they doing? You know.
That is true.
We have green
So you're
powder.
pre-screened, in other words.
I don't have to. I just walk right through with all my stuff. They've got all Deandra's, everything laid out because she won't go. Her daddy's tried to get her to do it for 5 years. She said yesterday, Mom, I'm doing this. But anyway, that is true. But you know what I'd like to do? We're talking about men's prostate. Can we put the chart up and let me just talk about the PSA?
Yes.
Is that up there?
Yeah,
okay, we'll do that.
he's going to put it up in a second because there we go,
Okay.
right on the
You know,
screen.
because I know that every man should go have a PSA count. When you have your checkup once a year, I think if you go to a good internal medicine or you go to a urologist, they're going to do that. So if a man is 40 to 49 years old, it can go up from a 0 to a 2.5. Okay, you don't want to see it over 2.5 at that age. If a man is 50 to 59, it can go up to a 3.5 level. That would be your PSA level. If a man is 60 to 69, it can go up to a 4.5. And then this chart says 70 to 79.
That's where I am.
It can go up to 6.5. Now, I'm not a physician, but I work with a lot of physicians. When we see a man over 6, we go do further testing. Because, and again, that's what this chart says. But I've got to be honest and talk to you from my heart. Because I work with PSA every day. I'm in the clinic every day with these men. I haven't even told you all the stuff I'm doing. But I'm there with the doctors, with the patients. And at 6, we say further screen.
Why do you do that?
Because I love helping people. And that's just another way I can help people to be able to select the right doctors.
You could be laying on a nice thing in the Bahamas.
Yeah, but that's not fulfilling.
But that's not what I want to do.
But you know why they allow so much for the 70 to 79?
Because it got
Because you haven't got many years left.
You don't have many years left anyway. So.
You're going to check out, okay? Don't get excited here.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Now, one more thing we want to add on, because we've talked about that, and Deandra really knows this because she developed it, Bladder. Our Bladder formula.
So we also, as an add-on to this package, we also have our Bladder formula today. And the reason I decided that we should put this in as an add-on, because when most men that have prostate problems, we talked about BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, which is an enlarged prostate, which means you have more frequent urination. And a lot of times it presents itself at night, nocturia, which keeps you up at night, you don't sleep. A lot of times, they have problems during the day. If you've had any prostate surgery, there's a very high percentage that you're going to have some sort of bladder incontinence, unfortunately, just because of the way the surgery is performed. It's getting better and better, but it's very important that you take care of your bladder because, first of all, it's an embarrassing problem to have. Everybody knows that. There's what kind of commercials about diapers and everything on television for adults.
It's more and more.
Every time you turn on, now they had, I was watching a morning talk show, and they had men that were modeling the diapers, the men's diapers.
No,
so obviously this is a problem that, and I think
and they're trying to make it like there's nothing, there's no
sexy.
problem
These
here.
are sexy paper panties or whatever. They're not sexy, So, but most men do not like to go to their doctor and talk about this. They're embarrassed, so they don't want to tell anyone they're having this problem. Well, great, you don't have to. You can take this product right here. Because in this product, we have put things that will really help with bladder incontinence. So basically the gist of the program is it has pumpkin seed extract, but it's a special hyperthermoenzymatic process that extracts the pumpkin seed extract. Also the same thing, we have soy germ, which is like basically the most potent point of the soy product is the soy germ. Soy isoflavone has the most antioxidants, most phytonutrients in there. And then we have cranberry powder. Cranberry powder, believe it or not, we've always heard about cranberry for women and urinary tract infections. Very effective in men's prostate health. So we added those 3 things in there. So if you'll combine that bladder formula with the other prostate men's formula and this whole program, you're really going to have a complete way of combating any kind of prostate problems or bladder. I mean, say you just have a bladder problem, you don't want to talk about it to anybody. Go buy the bladder formula. Buy 3, buy 6.
How about women? How many?
Well, we're talking about men today, but yes, bladder. This
1 out of
product,
3 visits
if
to the
I ever
doctor
have
for
a
that.
problem at all and I feel a problem come out, I'll just go grab it, take 4, and literally knock it out within a 24-hour period.
How do you know it's working?
Oh.
Because, okay, if you have
Talk about the clinical studies
if you have
we
urinary
did.
tract infection, you'll feel like you have to go to the bathroom all the time. It's miserable. Okay, so if you if I say, okay, I feel like I'm having a problem, I'll go take 4, and then I'll knock it out immediately before you have to go into the antibiotic stage of the doctor. Because what's going to happen, you're going to go to the doctor, and he's going to give you an antibiotic. What women experience, and we are very good friends with a doctor at UT Southwestern who has done all this research on women's incontinence, is that you go to your internist, and they keep giving you prescriptions. So you'll maybe take a prescription a month if you're a woman that has a frequent urinary tract infection. It's a Band-Aid, but it's not curing the problem. Luckily, they're doing more and more research, but in the meantime, this not only helps you with your incontinence and your frequency of urination, but it also helps strengthen the pelvic muscles. That's the most important thing. So you can hold it in so you don't have leaks and spills and problems that happen, say, when you're exercising, when you're laughing, when you're sneezing. There's all kinds of situations where women have leakage problems, women have children.
That's why they're pushing those diapers.
Yeah, women have had, and to women, going back to women, if you've had a child, your equipment down there is a little bit different than women that haven't had children. So, the strength and the muscle tone is different. This helps with the muscle tone, engage that muscle tone and strengthen it, actually.
And one thing that's really important, Herman, because I had one person say to me, well, I'm just going to go and I'm going to buy this pumpkin seed and I'm going to buy this soy germ, and I'm like, you can't do it. This is a proprietary blend believe it or not, this was a blessing from God. Wow. This has clinical studies on it. And they brought it to us. The woman, she knew about us, and the corporation contacted us and came to us and said, look, we've seen you guys on TV, we know you're the real deal, and we now have clinical studies so we can make claims. We can literally make claims that this product works. So you cannot go by, because it's the way they've done this blend that makes all this work. This product, it's an amazing product.
I love what you said, though. I mean, you can sense that it's working immediately.
Immediately, and it's for somebody that we travel a lot. Okay, so my husband's a photojournalist, so we do a lot of international travel. Usually on a plane, the first thing that happens to me is I get off the plane, I have a urinary tract infection. I don't know why, I have no idea what the problem is, but I take that product with me and kick it out. I'll usually take it beforehand just in case, you know, you have a problem. So those are just some of the things that happen. And when you go to like a foreign country, like somewhere in South Asia, and you have a urinary tract infection, it is not a fun thing to happen. That's in South Asia. That is not a fun, you know, fun situation to be in. And try to go around and find their nutritional products and all this. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to take this with me and not have to worry about it.
What is the pharmaceutical answer to this?
Well, I can't say the names of the drugs, but there are a lot of drugs. The side effects are frightening. The most benign side effect would be dry mouth and memory loss. The most, I'm glad you asked that question, because you're stimulating something in my mind right now. The most problems that we see from the drugs that are associated with bladder incontinence are Alzheimer's disease, cognitive impairment. So you're going to start losing your brain function, your cognitive function. Alzheimer's is going to increase. They did a study, I remember this, with a bunch of Catholic priests and nuns, and they put them on the drugs for bladder incontinence. Well, the ones that were on the drugs started to basically lose their mind. The ones that were not on the drugs kept their cognitive ability at the highest level. So when they went off the drugs, immediately they got their brain clarity back, their thinking was clear, the Alzheimer's had reversed itself. So that is the most common really bad side effect of bladder incontinence drugs is going to be the Alzheimer's and dementia.
Put that on the screen again, Dave, if you would, the entire package. We want to go over it again. Deandra, if you would kind of go through that and make sure that you listen carefully, because if you're looking at the 124 and you're not listening to what is being said, that looks like a lot of money, but let me tell you something, it's not. Because when you start checking out how much you pay for pharmaceutical and all of these prescriptions, this is like a bargain, and will stop you from going that direction forever. Go right through it.
Okay, so today we're offering the Men's Health Pack, and what's going to be in the Men's Health Pack is going to be the Green Miracle, the Aloe Papaya, the Ionic Trace Minerals, and then we have the Men's Formula, and that's for $124. Now we encourage you to then go and add another 3 of the Men's Formula. So you're going to get an extra savings of $15. Wow. So that'll give you 4 total of the Men's Formula.
There's 3 right on the screen.
Okay, we got 3 on the screen. Okay, great. So you're going to have 3 plus the 1 in the Men's Health Pack. Then you're going to get the free book, It's a Miracle. It's Green Miracle, It Saved My Life. We've also been talking today about the Bladder Formula. That's an add-on. Men that have prostate troubles normally have a problem with bladder incontinence. Now, if you're a woman listening, I also encourage you to take this formula because it'll change your life. So, in the Bladder Formula add-on is, how much is that one? I don't have that. The Bladder Formula add-on. It's on the screen, I believe.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah, so it's on the screen right there. So it's $35. Yeah. So that's the total package.
Okay, now they get the package, and then they can add to this package. And that's what we suggest. That you're saying that even...
that's why they want to be sure and go to our website, Ultimate Living, and they want to give us their email address, and then I may come up and say, hey, I want to sell this package for 20% off next week. I do things all the time. Like, you know me, I'm very...
I know.
I move all the time.
Impulsive.
I'm very impulsive. I called Mary in her office the other day, and I said, Mary, we're going to do something and go through January the 4th. She said, no, you mean January the 1st. I said, no, January the 4th. She said, why? I said, I've never done anything like that before. So anyway, so when they get this card, you cannot believe how many people, guys, they just say, okay, I'm just going to buy it for a year, because it's got a 2-year shelf life. Wow. So they just go ahead and buy it for a year. Now and besides that, think about it, there's 2 of you guys. Well, you need 2 of these.
That's exactly right.
You need 2 of these. Because now you don't need Men's Formula.
Yeah.
But everything else you need. I mean, you definitely need.
Unless you want a beard.
I tell you what, I keep When I open up my last bottle of this Bladder formula, I'll go get another one. I just have this deal because, like Dina said, I travel with it. Now I even go, sometimes I'll take 6 in one day. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you
It's
because I want to
soy,
knock
pumpkin
it, knock
seed,
it,
cranberry.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Now, she mentioned a month, okay, because these are shown different times or whatever. So, you know, if it doesn't match what month you're in or whatever, we're just in the discussion part right now, okay? So we're trying to get you to make a decision. And sometimes it's like you're watching and you're saying, I know I need this, but I just can't reach that 124 or whatever the amount is.
124, you're perfect on that.
And I just can't reach there. So what if we have people that's their stopping point? It's like, you know, that's a decision I can't make right now.
Okay, if they can't, let's say that they're having trouble with their prostate and you're a man.
Yes.
Put your money into maybe getting 3 of these, or put your money into getting this. Because see, when a product is effective and it works, some way, they're going to order it the next time. I guarantee you.
I'll get you that, and then you can get me the blood pressure one.
Yes.
I'll get you this kit. How's that?
There you go.
That's good.
But that's what you need to do is
You
just,
need to
okay,
decide.
so in other words,
Yes.
baby steps.
Baby steps.
Exactly.
Yes, Rome
Yes.
wasn't built in a day, as my mother always said. And I always say, if nothing else, try Green Miracle.
Yeah.
That gives you all the fruits and vegetables.
great.
You're 13 a day.
Now, Dee, you can't talk to Dee without hearing
know
about
it.
this. Okay, because
Right, that's right.
And Deandra has changed the container.
And a little
And
bit
the
of formula.
What is that little
More
bit?
has higher
More
potency. The green kamut is now a juice, green kamut juice powder. So it's a higher potency. It's more concentrated.
Wow.
Does it taste the same?
Tastes the same.
I think
tastes
it's a
delicious.
little bit
I think it's a little bit
better,
better, actually. We did. Trust me, we did a long taste test. That's important.
And you mix the green formula with?
The aloe, papaya, and the minerals. And then I just put water in it. But other people may want to put, their favorite juice or something like that. Yeah.
Make that decision, okay? Begin a new chapter in your life. And that's how you do it. You know, you wake up, people make New Year's resolutions and they usually break them on the 5th of the month. But just say, I'm going to begin a new chapter in my life. This is my new book. And I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to order this. I'm going to watch what it does to me. And I'm going to reorder and reorder and reorder because I want to be consistent. And at the end of this new chapter in my life, and it's good to keep a journal. How you doing today? Keep that journal. I feel better. Something is happening to me. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I watched a program. It was that Herman and Sharron with Dee and Deandra. And I ordered some of that. And it has made a difference in the way I feel. Just keep that journal. Isn't that wonderful that we can do that? And you know what? That will make you consistent because you want to continue to feel better. Order today. God bless you.
Thank you for watching It's Time. If you have recently made a decision for Christ, Herman and Sharron would like to hear from you.